Hello guys, today I'm interviewing Ryan Copland. He is 5-0. Um he is 5-0. How are you, mate?
Yeah, not too bad, apart from the hand, but
Yeah,
which is not good.
but yeah. Yeah, so you cut it on the week of the fight, you were telling me.
Yeah, I've took my little finger off and severed my other hand. Had to have a hand construction and have all my tendons put back together. So it's just a slow process now of trying to get my hand to move and stuff. You know, like I said, I'm still in the gym trying to keep relatively fit where I can, and time will only tell.
Yes. My first question is who's been your hardest opponent so far?
Uh, Trying to think. Hardest opponent. I, I, I suppose Kevin McCauley was all right. To be fair, very like obviously everyone I fought is journeyman, and
Yeah.
I'd say he's the more experienced one out of them all, because he knows how to get away with not getting knocked out and stuff like that. Even though I did catch him well and should have put it on him a bit, but he's a clever kind of journeyman, knows what he's doing basically. So
What
hopefully
about
lure you in.
what about Josh Cook? Because he's more like very defensive.
Yeah, I don't know. It's sort of like Josh. I wouldn't say there's a problem, to be fair, with Josh Cook. He's just like didn't. Some people don't engage, if you know what I mean. I'd say he's one that didn't engage too much,
Yeah.
so that wouldn't open him up. So
Who were you meant to fight on the 24th?
trying to think of his name. Ah, Sugars.
I
His
think
name.
if I'm I think I looked like on the week of the fight who you were fighting. I think it was Jordan Grannon, but I'm not 100%
That's it.
sure.
Jordan Granham. Yeah, that was both. Yeah, he's a very experienced journeyman. It's a sort of like up. It was a step up, wasn't it? Because there's more rounds we were going to do. He's
Were you doing 6 rounds, mate?
Yeah, I was stepping up to 6 rounds, and he's more experienced and he does the more rounds as well, don't he? And he's out every week. Yeah, he was obviously good in the ABAs and stuff like that, and went down the route he did, and
And he
he's
got a
a good
win
fighter.
recently, mate.
Yeah, I see that the week before my fight. You got a win. So I thought no pressure. No. No, fair play to them. If they nick a win, they will do. So you still got to be
Yeah,
on your game with them all, ain't you, sir?
yeah. Because if they fancy their chances and you're not focused, they'll knock you out if you're not on your A game. Well, anyone
Because
could.
they were. Because they were. They still give it back to you. Listen. They're doing this every week, ain't they? And they don't want to get stopped. And if they think they see a chance of maybe doing it the other way around, they will do. So you've got to be on your game still.
Maybe when you return to the ring, you could fight Jordan Grannon.
Yeah, that'd be good. I was looking forward to fighting him because, like I say, he's got a bit more experience. He picks it up when he wants, and he can nick the rounds by point scoring and stuff. I've watched him,
and he's only been stopped 3 times out of his 100 odd defeats.
Yeah, exactly. So
Very
I've obviously
durable.
seen that.
Probably
Yeah,
the best journeyman at your weight.
Yeah, I'd say he is. I know a lot of other people he's got in there with as well, boxers, and he can take a shot as well, and he can give it. So
Yeah. Did you have like an amateur boxing career?
Yeah, well, I started off at an amateur boxing club, which was like ABA, and basically what happened, I was getting ready to have a ABA fight, but then the club sort of like moved, shut down, and then we went to another club, and I had the opportunity to fight on the white collar scene. So I just wanted to fight basically, and
Yeah.
ended up going down that route on the white collar scene.
So white collars. Well, it is boxing, but it's like a different kind of boxing, sort of.
Yeah, with ABAs, you got a bit more. You know, in white collar, you do get some good boxers, and you get some, not being rude to any, scrap, sort of like, you know, the white collar boxing that comes from like the suit bloke getting in there having a fight basically. But you do get some good fights in white collar boxing. There's more of a style, I'd say, for pro boxing, really.
What's your white collar records then?
So I had about 25 fights, drew about 2, I think. Lost about 3 or 4, but I'd say a couple of them results weren't quite right, but it is what it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
and won the rest.
Did you like win anything? Did you win a title at white collar?
Yeah. I won a like I think it was a Southern Area middleweight title or whatever.
Maybe a Southern Area middleweight title next year for you at boxing if you keep working hard after your injury.
Yeah.
Maybe a few, two, maybe 3 fights, then move.
Yeah, well, that's my goal. That's my goal. I'll be happy if I get that. So that was always my goal, to try and get that. So Southern Area title would have been good, but there's been quite a few bumps in the road. I'm trying to stick at it, and just do what I can on my behalf.
Is William Webber the Southern Area champion?
I think he is at the moment.
Or is he super middle? I'm not that sure.
Is it middle? Because I know it got vacated not that long ago, wasn't it? I think it might.
Well, whoever gets put in front of you for it, you just have to fight.
Well, yeah. To be fair, it's going to be a better fight. There's 2 blokes in there that want to get a win. You know, you fight a journeyman. They're not always coming out to fight, are they? So they're in there to survive. So there's a lot more openings.
Yeah, because they fight most weekends if they don't get cut or stopped.
Yeah, because they need to get their money and provide for whatever they're doing, and if they can get out of the way of stuff and just get through it, they will, won't they? So
yeah.
But then when you're fighting say a 50-50 opponent, they're going to want to come and knock you out, and you're going to want to knock them out at the end of the day.
Yeah. And you'll get more ticket sales because it's a 50-50, and you get more support.
50-50 title fight, people get a bit more interested. They think, oh, he's going for a belt and stuff. So yeah, it normally helps the situation.
So maybe you can go for a 50-50 soon. Maybe just like one fight to ease you back in it as
Yeah. Well, this is not. I obviously didn't want this to happen because
I know
I'd have been moving a bit better, and and then I would have had a fight like that. Yeah. If we don't do this for no reason, you can't just keep fighting journeymen all the time. So
yeah, but you've got quite a few rounds in, haven't you? I think you've done 5 fights now. Are they all 4-rounders or were one of them 6?
Yeah, they were all 4-rounders. Yeah, 5 fights, 4-rounders.
So in your next fight, is it another 4-rounder then push on to a 6, or wait, is Steve Goodwin your manager?
Steve Goodwin's my manager. Still now, I feel like I want to go to 6 rounds just to feel it out, and then we just step up there again. I keep relatively fit. I've had this injury, and everyone was like, "What the hell? You're in the gym." I went, "You've got to live the life a bit, ain't you?" So you got to keep fit. So
are you watching the boxing tonight or?
I'm gonna secretly be watching the boxing on the sly. I'm at a wedding reception, so I have my phone there just under the table watching it. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Katie Taylor and that is really good. And then there's a few of other people I know, Johnny Fisher.
Yeah, Johnny
Um,
Fisher. He's good,
Hedges.
isn't he?
Yeah, Hedges is on there, so I'll be interested to see
Wait,
how they get
are
on.
they in your gym?
No, they're in Tibbs's gym, but obviously I've sparred Hedges quite a bit. So yeah, that'd be interesting. He's a nice lad.
I'm
They're
sure
both
they'll
good
both
blokes.
get the win.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, they get the win. They're doing well. Fisher's doing good things. Hedges doing good things.
They're big
Yeah.
prospects, just like you, mate. And maybe one day, mate.
Yeah, I'd say that they're on a little bit of the glitz and glamour show. To be fair, they're a little bit, no, but fair play to them.
Yeah,
They're up there. So.
I'm sure you'll fight on like a matchroom show soon.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, that'd be good. Definitely.
So, do
Like
you think they both win by knockout?
yeah. Well, I'd say Hedges is now obviously finding his power. Stopped his last opponent, I think, didn't he? So, and then Fisher will just try and put it on him as well, I imagine, because I've seen him sparring and stuff like that. It's just, he's game for it. So.
Yeah. Who's your trainer?
It is Zach Askew and Robert Hodgins.
Which one's the main trainer?
Say they both do a bit, to be fair.
So you've got
Zach does
two
a lot.
trainers, so they're both in your corner when you fight.
Yeah, they're both in my corner when I fight. Yeah,
That's good.
yeah. Obviously, Rob trained Fabio as well. Zach used to train Fabio as well. So.
Do you have
Yeah.
any other boxers who train in your gym? Like,
Yeah. Fabio Wardley.
he's fighting in a British title fight
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
against
Gorman.
Nathan Gorman. That should be a good tear up. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be. Yeah, because I am. I'm glad to see Fabio doing well. You only wish him the best. He's doing good things. It's a step up fight for him, I'd say, but I still think it's not a problem for him. He's a heavyweight, like a middleweight, to be fair. I used to spar him quite a bit, and he can move like a middleweight. So
Yeah.
he's got that. There's not many heavyweights that can move like him, if not I mean.
Do you think that he'll be like stop Gorman, or do you think it'll go to points?
No, I think they stop him.
Late or early?
I think it might. I don't know. All depends what happens. If Gorman tried to put it on him, he's going to be in trouble because Fabio rose to the occasion. So it all depends when Gorman wants to pick it up. I think Fabio's going to get a few rounds under his belt, to be fair, and then he will end up stopping him at some point.
I'm going to say Fabio 7 or 8.
Yeah, I'd say. Yeah, I'd go 6 or 3.
Fair enough, mate. Well, that would be good, won't it?
Yeah.
Will you be there?
Yeah, I'll be there because I was one of the teammates. So yeah, I should be there.
Yeah. And I think Dillian White's the main event.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, Dillian White. Yeah, he's another good one to watch, and he's a nice bloke as well.
Do you think he'll win his comeback fight?
Yeah, I'd say he would. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There was talks of Chisora fighting him, weren't they? But obviously now Chisora's fighting Fury. That might change, isn't it? So.
Yeah. No one wants to see Fury Chisora again.
Nah.
Who do you want Fury to fight after Chisora? AJ?
I don't know. Well, I'd like to see that fight now. Really, you know, why that didn't all go through, I don't know. Obviously, there's reasons, but that
Yeah,
should have
but
happened
AJ's
again.
coming off the 2 defeats.
I know he is, but at the end of the day, this is what, like MMA. They don't worry about all the what happens, like you're on your scores. At the end of the day, I think it should just get it back on. Otherwise, who else is he going to fight? You can't start trying to build him up again, I don't think, can you? Because if he gets a easy fight, it's just like, why don't he fight, what's his name?
Joyce.
Yeah, I
Wait, who
think
do
it's a
you want to
problem for
fight,
a lot of
Joyce?
people.
Who do you want to fight,
What's
Joyce?
that?
I said, AJ or Fury? Who do you think would fight Joyce? Which one?
I think he should fight them both.
Fair enough.
Joyce is a problem. Everyone think, oh, he looked like a robot and everything like that. He's slow and that. You have someone put in front of you like that that's doing that constantly. It'll break you down.
I know, but if you stick Joyce in with Wilder, do you think Wilder would be too much? Because we've seen Joe's chin's good, but it's been tested. You've seen, but do you think it would be able to deal with Wilder's power?
That'd be a good fight for him, but I still think he could break him down.
Could do.
Yeah, he can move it. Because he's going to try and put big shots on him, isn't he? So Joyce might end up catching him out that way. So
he might do.
He could get points. You get points in that, but I think Joyce breaks a lot of people down, to be fair.
And my last question for you is, do you have any advice for someone who wants to be a boxer?
What, from a pro boxer or?
Pro.
Yeah, I'd say get as much experience as you can, either an amateur or white collar. Have as many fights as you can. Don't worry about your wins, your losses. Just get as much experience fighting and build your social media up. Also, yeah, just speak to people as well, sponsors and stuff like that. Be a person that you can speak to people and get as many people on board as you can.
Yes. Thank you for your time, mate, and speedy.
Thank you for your time, Sam. Have a good one, mate. All right, have a good week.